Good morning, everyone. I am Julie Severn, and I am here to speak about spirituality and how we are progressing on the planet in these days. I am receiving more and more information every night when I go into meditation, and it's just coming at me in droves, and it's quite amazing energy and quite beautiful, actually. So it's actually what it's doing is letting me know how the process is on this planet and where we're going and what we're doing with it. So it's quite interesting stuff. And as I get these just about daily downloads, I write about them. So I hope that everybody read what I wrote today. I don't know if you did. I plan to expand upon it a little bit while we're talking today, just because it's a really good idea to just discuss this stuff and allow for whatever you're feeling, whatever you feel like you need to talk about, whatever. But mostly it's going to be spirit talk today, and helping us so that we can figure out what it is that we have to do next. Because there are things for us to do. Do you know what they are? I do. It's so important for us to just do everything that we can to pull in all the light and the love that we can possibly pull in. It's important for us to make sure that we are hanging around with people who are also like-hearted, such as wanting to be in the light, wanting to deal with all of the energy that's attached to the planet as we are working with it now. So there's a lot to this, an awful lot. And part of it is, hi Paul, hi Charlene, hi Phil, hi Karen, hi Amanda, hi Georgina. Nice to see you guys here. Hi Shirley. So, as I'm speaking about this stuff, it's really important for you to understand that the planetary shift, I know I'm early today because I have to go and take my granddaughter for her driver's license test at 12:45. So I'm going to leave the house here, take her driving for a little while, and then go get her license with her. Oh, it should be interesting. Another one. We've got all these grandkids getting licenses, and every time they get a license, Nanny and Papa have to buy them a car. So the next car is coming up. We have to just spread the word about the trying to make sure the planet is healthy. We always wash our hands anyway. I don't believe in the coronavirus. Sorry, guys. I believe in the flu that hits every year, and I also know that they also have patent numbers, as does polio, as does a whole bunch of different other diseases that they call them childhood diseases. No. Hi, Nicole. Nice to see you here. So, best thing to do is to understand that this is the first time in 42,000 years that Earth has had, humankind has started to receive their free will and their autonomy. Did you think you had free will before? You didn't. You thought you did. Okay, so here is the big test. For if you think you have free will, why are you putting masks on? Because they told you to. Because they're controlling the fear. Do you understand? Hi, Shanoa. This is how big it is. They control your fear. They control all aspects of you. And you dance around like a little monkey on your little tippy toes, doing as you're told. Aren't you good little guys? Don't be good little guys anymore. Be radical. Go after it. Don't take everything at the status quo. And do understand that this planet has healed so much over the last few years. Exponential speeds. What does that mean? It means I'm bubbly all over on the inside. Why? Because we are shifting, we are changing, we are healing, and we are doing something that hasn't been done for a very long time. Taking our power. Now, since this shift has happened, I've told you there's another planet planned for the rest of the people who won't heal off of this one. Excuse me. I've also told you that this other planet is being prepared now as we speak. I have also told you of a great big huge ship that's on the other side of the moon called Nibiru, which is collecting souls to take there. It is a ship, and it is collecting souls to take to the next planet. I got the word last night that it's getting soon ready to depart. What does that tell you? Things are getting ready to pop. So that also tells me that the new planet is going to be inhabited quite shortly. It's being prepared now by creator gods like you, and it's being set up to be a healthy planet. The only thing that's going to happen is there will be a role reversal on the next planet. The role reversal could have knocked me over with a feather last night. Hi, Audrey. Because when I was looking at this, I was getting all these messages as I was meditating, and it was like, whoa, seriously? The next planet to be inhabited by humankind will be the gods. They are creator gods, but they won't be healed entirely. So there will be the same type of energy on this planet. It has been agreed by the beings who have been on this planet who are leaving. They will be the next ones to understand and learn slavery. So the reptilians and the draconians and the greys, any other dark energy that has been on this planet running us, is going to the next planet to be run. This is huge information. It's bigger information than you can possibly imagine. Why? Because it then explains the whole thing to you about how all was planned. You planned this to be here, to be a 42,000-year slave and prisoner with no free will. Yeah, you did. Okay, Phil. And the other part, it's all done with love. It doesn't matter what it is. Remember how in karma, with past lives, whatever you did to someone, they did back to you in another life? Whatever was done to you, you did to someone else. So you need to understand how much love is really embroiled in the whole big picture. Because here you have reptilians and draconians who are the darkest, ickiest, poopiest energy ever around. And yet, they're willing to go and be the slaves on the next planet. Don't you find that interesting? Could have knocked me over with a feather last night when I got this information. Why? Because it's not over. It's over for this planet as far as the darkness is concerned. This planet is going into light. There's no room for dark any longer. It's leaving, but dark hasn't finished its turn. So it's going to go and play a little bit on the next planet. And it's okay. It's okay if that happens. It's okay. See you later, Char. It's okay if that happens. It's more important for us to understand that every single thing that happens on this planet happens for a reason. Every single thing that's happened on every planet happens for a reason. Every single thing that happens in the cosmos is all a part of the big picture. If you change your mind here on planet Earth because you changed your mind about something, it'll affect the other side of the cosmos. The other thing I have seen is our Milky Way galaxy is careening through the cosmos at a spiral like a Fibonacci coil, going to its next destination, which is light. So the central sun that we're going to is going to be a different one. Everything's going to change, as if it's not already. Oh, let's get ready for more. Yay! But it's good stuff. This is good stuff. We are ready for this. We are ready for the healing to happen. We're ready for the changes to happen. And we are more than ready now for all planetary shifts to happen. So they are. It's a regardless of how the rest of the world feels about it. Pretty much what's going to happen very shortly is that we will be in catch-up mode, whereas most of us who are awake are going to be really helping a lot of people who will need to catch up with what's going on because they will not have understood the energy or what happened. So there will be a lot of work to be helping people, and they will need the help because they will be frightened and worried about what has happened in their world. What they don't understand is that their world is connected to all of the worlds. We are all global. Now here's the other thing I'm going to explain to you. The reptilians and the draconians arrived here 400,000 years ago. They went underground and lived there. They considered this to be their planet. We were brought here as usurpers to set up this energy to cause this trouble. So here everybody in the whole world goes, this is my land. You took my land. You took where I live. This is my place. You can't have this. You stay out of my country. You stay out of my everything. Really? In reality, none of us own anything. We don't. We own nothing. We are renters here to take a look at this, to be here, to be a part of this experience. But we take nothing away when we leave. And how we leave it when we leave is vital. What is also vital is for us to understand that every single bloody one of us is a usurper on this planet, including the Draconians and the Reptilians. They took over from somebody else. So let's be real here. Let's understand something. No one took anybody's land. Everybody took everyone's land. It's just the way it is. We have no say in how anything is going to play out as far as how the land goes, except we need to care for it. We need to love the land. We need to love the people. And then watch and see the sharing start to happen, the caring start to happen, and the love. It's time for us to take down our borders. We don't need this. We don't need it. I'm sorry, Claire, I don't know how to do that. Never works when I try. So nice to see you here, though. Lekuleni, nice to see you too, sweetheart. We must understand, as a sovereign being, we are not sovereign human beings. You are not sovereign as a human being. You are sovereign as a soul and a spirit and a creator God. As far as this planet is concerned, we've always only been here temporarily. We have. Who we are is the soul collective. We are the one. We are the whole of everything in one. If we start to get all concerned about somebody stepping on our property, just start realizing soon there won't be walls. Soon there won't be borders. Each country is going to open in the world. You know why? Because we'll be one. We will be one, and we will no longer have to worry about being sovereign in Canada, sovereign in the US, sovereign in England, sovereign in Russia. We will be sovereign spirits. That's what it's about. You're not sovereign as a human. You're sovereign as a piece of God, a spirit that is unbelievably amazing. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Kim. We're talking heavy today, just letting you know. So it's so important for you to know that it doesn't matter where you came from, because you didn't come from there. You came from source. You are a sovereign spirit. You are a sovereign God self. Hi, Kim. You are a sovereign God self. You are nothing but that. So it's so important for you to understand that every single human on this planet is a part of you. We are all one, and we have never been anything but one. That's when we start to learn. The vibration around us is affected by us. Yes, we're live early today. I'm 2 hours early today. I have to go and take my granddaughter to get her driver's license this afternoon. So I will be busy today. And it's okay. And that's just fine, because you know what? It's a beautiful day out there. We got more snow, so great day to take her for her license, but the roads are clear, I think. So we'll be okay. Hi, Mitch. It's so important for everybody to really, really understand. The oneness is the heart. The light that sparks in your heart is you. And that oneness is me. It's every person you love. It's every person you don't know. We are all one. And that's why when we walk down the street and someone smiles at us, we smile. You know why? Because we recognize that oneness, and so did they. We smile because we are one. And we don't care about borders anymore. And we don't care about who lives where and who lives here. All we care about is that we're one. And yes, we are usurpers. And that's okay too. It was permitted and agreed upon. That's what matters. Every single thing that's ever been done on this planet has been planned. Albert Einstein has reincarnated for every planet that has blown up and created the bombs to do it. This time, he's throwing love bombs at us. He's throwing healing at us through people who need to know, who do this, through people who do this work and understand it. Nice to see you too, Valerie. It's always nice to see everybody. So it's really important for you to understand the power that lies within you. It doesn't matter what you're doing in your human expression. You're still a piece of God doing the work that you have to do at night, and that is strong. The more important piece is to understand that as you are one and connected with all, how you react and how you act in your world is according to that. Is it with love? Is it with care? Because it must be. We must be caring and loving to all that we are doing because we are one. And this is our life lesson, and it is the biggest one you'll ever have. Because when you watch TV, it's separate of you, isn't it? It's programming you to feel that separation. When you walk out on the street and you meet a person and you smile at them, it brings it back together. When you talk to someone on the telephone, it brings it back together. If you sit on your device and talk to no one, it separates you even more. Hi, Debbie. It's so important to allow yourself to just be one with all, because that's what we are. We came here with a plan, and it wasn't to conquer the reptilians. It was to conquer the hatred and the anger inside of each of us and the separation, to find that unconditional love and to bring it through. It is my deepest prayer when the next planet that is established, that the reptilians and the draconians and the humans who don't heal go to, that they find that quickly and without too much strife, because we've been through enough of it already on this planet. We just have. It's time for all of us to find that peace within. It's too easy to stay in fight or flight mode. Removing the reptilian brain is huge. It's the biggest thing you'll ever do in your own personal life with your spirituality. And I'm really serious about that. It's the biggest thing you will ever do with your spirituality, is remove the reptilian brain, because it doesn't belong to you and it never did. It belongs to them. Give it back to them. Let them have all that back, because you don't need it. You're a sovereign being. You're a sovereign spirit. You are not by any stretch of the imagination, anything but that. You're here in a human body. It has a time date on it. You are eternal. You never stop creating. You never stop being. Hi, Cass. This is about you remembering that. Remembering the peace of God that you are. And I say that two ways. P-I-E-C-E, P-E-A-C-E. Because you're both. It's when you find out the P-E-A-C-E of yourself that is God. Is when you find your sweet spot. And you find the quickening moves even faster within you. Your Kundalini is creating. And so are your chakras. And as what's happening with all of your endocrine system healing because of the removal of the reptilian brain, the Kundalini is wrapping itself right around with little beautiful blue threads around each one of your chakras. It's activating so much within you that it's amazing. Don't ever doubt yourself. Don't ever doubt the power of you. Don't ever doubt what's happening. You feel funny right now? It's because of this. You feel weird right now? Has anybody been feeling buzzing in their body like a vibration? You've been hearing a lot of extra noises in your ears? All of that is to do with this. All the changes, all the everything, it's happening this way, and it's preparing you for the next level of your path, which is ascension and healing, 5th dimension. There is no fear necessary at all. Hi, Paul. No fear. Why would you have fear when healing is involved? Your reptilian brain disappears, so does the fear. So does the worry over whatever could happen, what might happen. What if, what if, what if, what if, what if? No. You let it all go and you become now. You go into the now, you find inner peace, and you start realizing, all the old parts of me are breaking off like Lego tiles. They're just breaking apart. Had headaches across, yeah, I know. It's not fun. And it's not the greatest feeling in the world, but it needs to happen. Hi, Diana. It needs to happen. We all need, more than anything, to discover this inner power that's waiting to jump out. It's just waiting. And it's been waiting for a long time. It waits no longer. It's here. It's your awakening. It's your ability to understand yourself. You have permission now. Your free will is here. You can do whatever you want with it. You can even go back into the negative if you want to, but I wouldn't. I'd stay in the positive. Because it's healthier for you and it's got a happy ending. As I said on my post this morning, trust me, it's better than you think. It is. It's much better than you think. Because you are changing the world with your energy, with your love. The other thing that came to me last night was the removal of the reptilian brain. If you truly believe in it. Does everybody know the 100 monkey story? Do you? The 100 monkey story is that if in 100 monkeys, if one monkey makes a change, it has a cause and effect on all of the rest of the monkeys. Change too. So you change, so shall your family. You heal, so shall everything around you. Hi, Alejandra. You shift, remove that reptilian brain. Vibrationally, it moves into them and shifts them and helps them to get rid of it too. Hi, Alejandra, I'm good. I feel so happy about this knowledge because it's vibrational, just like the 100 monkeys. Whatever we do is vibrational. Doesn't matter what it is. It's all vibrational. I love it too. It means that we are shifting things. What about if we make it intentional? Instead of making it, surprise, surprise, make it intentional. Shift. Create the shift. Create it in people. Help them. Because that's who you are. As a healer, as a beautiful soul, you have the ability to send that love into others to help them so that they can heal too. What a beautiful gift that is. And it's one you give to yourself so that it changes your reality. Pray for them. It means something. Send love to them. It means something. Send removal of the reptilian brain to them. It means something. Keep doing it every night with your prayers. It means something. Prayers work. Always have. Why? Because you get out of the way of your head. You're in your heart. You're working with your heart center, telling you how to get there, how to do it. It's so important. Yes. And it's so important to understand that you being a beacon of light shines outwards from your heart centers, from the top of you, from the bottom of you, into the earth and out into the ethers, and right from your front and back in your heart centers. Hi, Teresa. So the more you do that, the better you feel. It just is. This is about you discovering the power that lies within. And it's so strong. Hi, Kim. We are very, very strong, very powerful, very beautiful energies. And we can accomplish whatever we desire to accomplish. It doesn't matter what it is. If we put our hearts out there to it. Not our heads. Because a lot of times our head is lazy. Our head will say, I don't think I want to do that right now. The heart wants to do it, but the head goes, no, can't do it right now. Hi, Kim. Nice to meet you. We cannot trust the head. It's a troublemaker. And it takes credit for the trouble it causes. Best thing, working from the heart. That guides you where you've got to go. Puts you into a complete place of peace. Hi, Christy. And what else it does? is it guides you in the light direction rather than taking you down some nasty little alleys that you didn't need to go into in the first place. It's very important to focus on light now, because things are changing so quickly on the planet. We've got to be in there with that. We've got to trust those feelings, trust that healing, trust our thoughts, trust everything. We are powerful. What we create from our thought processes gets created. Listen to that again. What we create from our thought processes, we create. Let's not do that unless it's positive. Stay in the positive, stay out of the negative, choose light in all that you're doing, and choose in every little bit of it to stay in a forward moving, no sideways, no backwards, no negative. Stay forward moving and you'll get where you've got to go. Hi, Carl. You'll get there. It's just about you trusting that you'll get there. Start visualizing what it is you want to manifest in your life. Just visualize it. If you want to get a good job, visualize it. I got a great job. I love my job. I'm doing my job. If you're looking for a partner, I'm so happy with my soulmate. We're together now and we love each other so much. Did you notice how it's said? I didn't pick my soulmate George to be with me now. I just asked for my soulmate. I get out of my own way a little bit. I don't put a box around myself where if I'm asking for something, is it something specific, or am I asking for something and trusting that it's going to happen? You can command it too. You're a creator, God. Command the heck out of it, whatever you want to do. Hi, Kelly. You're so strong. Just command it. Be it. Don't be afraid. It does work. I do it all the time. You know, anytime I go anywhere where I'm driving, Mother of Love, Mother of Grace, find for me a parking space right there. Boom, got it. Hi, Gino. It works. We do this. Nice to see you, Kelly. We do this. We know how to do this. We know how really well to create from thoughts. Every single one of us knows how to create from thoughts. What are you creating from those thoughts? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it healthy? Is it unhealthy? Create positive, loving, healing, healthy energy in your feelings and thoughts and watch them manifest in a different way, a good way. You'd be surprised. We just have to get out of our own way sometimes and start understanding if we stay in the positive, that's exactly where we stay. If we create with negative, who do we have to blame? The people who say everything hits me in threes? It does. I don't know. I've never heard of them. I will look into it though for you, Paul, okay? So it's really important to understand that you are the manifester and the captain of your ship. So where are you sailing and what kind of energy are you sailing with? If you're the lead hand of your game, there's nobody in charge of you but you. And no matter what anybody else thinks, that is the truth. You are a sovereign being, a sovereign soul and spirit. No one has any say over you. How do you deliver that message to others? With love. I am sovereign. I love myself. And no one rules over me but me. Hi, Shell. That's what we do. But we don't say it to anybody. In here. Heart. That gets us where we've got to go. We can't worry about what others think of us. If I worried about that, boy, I can't imagine where I'd be right now. Conscious desire and subconscious desire. No, exactly. But if you start working from a conscious level, if it's dragon blood incense is great. I haven't got a bad feeling about that. Subconscious desire can control you till you consciously take over, and that's the truth. It's consciously taking over because you don't understand your subconscious until you start to realize that if something does go wrong, you didn't take control of it. So it's really important to do that. Take control of your subconscious by taking it consciously, and it works. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. You can really create by releasing the Kundalini energy. Absolutely. But you can also create with your heart. Your heart is the biggest and most foremost. And that's what releases the Kundalini energy because you activated it. It's important to do that. It's so important to do that. So what we do is we just keep on creating in the positive. It takes 3 weeks to change your mind. And I'm not kidding, it does. I always talk about the old reptilian brain. Once the reptilian brain is gone, though, it doesn't take 3 weeks to create. It's instantaneous. So also remember that one. Because removing the reptilian brain is the way that you get yourself healed. Removing it is the way you get yourself healed from all controls and all pain that's stuck to you. Sophie. And using your heart keeps everything activated and keeps you healthy. Your reptilian brain, the reptilian brain, not yours, never belonged to you in the first place. It was planted there so that you could actually learn about all the negative stuff and decide to reach something called critical mass, which is I let go of it. Oh, it's easy to do. The reptilian brain is the most important thing you will do spiritually right now to get it out. So if anybody who hasn't done it, so just close your eyes right now and let's do it and I'll show you. So just close your eyes and repeat after me. I call my higher self to come to me now with love. I command and invoke that my reptilian brain be removed now and returned back to the reptilians and draconians. I am a sovereign being. I give no permission for any more interference in my 4-body system. I remove demonic implants. I remove dark energies. And I remove demonic or dark entities, negative entities. I am a sovereign being. I remove all negative symbols and icons. And so it is. You will notice when you do that, the back of your head goes flat. If you notice the back of your head, there was a little soft, bubbly part back there. You remove that, it takes it away. Hi, Pat. Hi, Al. Hi, Annette. It removes it. It's gone. So that's what you do, is you do that as often as you need to until you notice that it's completely flat back there. Mine's completely flat now. It's even can feel bubbly or soft and mushy. So if it's not sticking out with a bit of a bubble, it's just soft and mushy, that's your reptilian brain. Isn't that special? Nice to get rid of it too, because it stops all fear. It brings your immune system back up again. Believe me, it does. It takes away all nightmares. It takes away all holograms and dark visions. It takes away the biggest one, controls. Nothing has control over you any longer. So there is no more movies playing in your head that are negative. It also takes away demonic visitations. I will definitely. I'll definitely. And it's on my site too, on my Mind Body Spirit site. It's on there. So, you've lost contact. I actually do it all the time. I do them just about every day. I know mine is gone, but I do it anyway because being in this spiritual energy, what happens is we end up with an awful lot of visiting and it's not so fun. So I'm not going to have the full hour today. I'm going to be done in about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, say about the 45 on the hour, because I have to go take my granddaughter and I have to take her driving for a little bit first. But I didn't want to miss doing a live today because I've been receiving so much information. I wanted to share it. And I have written about some of this stuff today. And so you can read what I've written too. But I will, Shell, if you PM me, I'll post the information to you. So just PM me and I'll just email, I'll just text it to you. If you can't find it on the Mind, Body, Spirit. All my writing is on there. I've got a lot of stuff about the reptilian brain on there. And believe me, catch up is necessary because I've been receiving information almost daily on it. And it's really coming strongly. When something comes at me this strongly, I know it has great value and great purpose to help healing us on the planet. Removing the parts of us that we have had controlling us, we've got to do that. Okay, what would you recommend for grief? My beautiful mom passed on August 5th and my ex-mother passed. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, dear. For grieving, allow. Just allow. Allow your feelings and cry whenever you need to. I don't think there's any special grieving process. There are five steps to grief, and each one of them has value. There's denial, acceptance, depression, anger, and bargaining. Those are the 5 levels of grief. And those 5 levels of grief are really, really very strong. And we need to go through them. I've gone through it myself. And we need to. We need to go through that pain. We need to go through all that stuff because it's really important for us. So just be kind to yourself. That's the best advice I can give you, sweetheart. Be very kind to yourself and just don't do anything you don't want to do right now. Because this hasn't been very long and the pain is very great. It takes a good year to 2 before you start to heal. These 2 will be stacked with each other. So it's probably going to be a good 2 years for you. So just give yourself the break that you need. Take your pleasure when you need it and give yourself the ability to cry because we need to do that. Okay? It's important. It's so sad to lose people, I know, and it's just the hardest thing in the world. But reality, we are strong beings. We are so strong. And it's so important for us to make sure that we are knowing that inside of our hearts, how strong we are. And we do know at the deepest part of our heart that we never lose someone. We always get them back at some level because they return to us. Reincarnation, it still does work. Some of the people who left this planet who aren't healed, they won't return. The people who left this planet healed, they will return. Just remember, everybody's chomping at the bit to be here. It's where we all want to be, is right now. Yeah, it's always in line. You're absolutely right. Aw, 2 years ago on this day, I'm so sorry. It is in alignment. You have to go with that. There's no reason. There's nothing happens without there being a good reason. There just isn't. And you know, it's important for us to make sure that we acknowledge that within ourselves because that's a positive energy thing. And then start trusting your instincts and your intuitions more because they're guiding you where you have to go. That's a good way to start. It's a good way to just pay attention to what it is that you're capable of doing, which is so much more than you even know. So you just want to trust everything about yourselves. And you want to know that the planet is healing at a very quick rate, which is why we all feel like we're going with our head hanging out the window of the car. That's why, because it's happening so fast. It's meant to be this fast. It's been kind of slow, really, when you think about it, for 42,000 years. And then think about the 10,000 year dispensation that we received because we've been doing so well. We are in our power. This is what it's about. Be that strong person. Love yourself. Don't ever stop loving yourself. And don't ever stop telling yourself how strong you are. Stay in the positive. You'll keep creating it. Manifesting the negative is not, oh, I'm so sorry, Debbie. My goodness, a lot of loss today. Oh, and she took her life. You know, if any of you guys wants to talk, just PM me and I'll give you some messages from them, okay? I'm happy to do that and I don't charge for that. Just PM me and I'll give you a message because there's a lot they have to say to you when they're ready. So I'm going to go now because I've got to go and take my granddaughter, but I love you all so much and I'll be back on Wednesday. So we'll see you then. Okay, bye guys.